Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new, welcome. Please consider, if you will, subscribing to the channel. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. These things really help the channel out. And I'd like to encourage you to please comment. I really love to hear from you guys. All right, today in today's devotion, we're going to take a look at a passage of scripture that has to do with our subject today. Our subject today is time. That passage of scripture is John 8, verse 48 through 49, which says, "Then the Jews answered him and said to him, 'Do we not say rightly that you are a Samaritan and have a demon?' Jesus answered, 'I do not have a demon, but I honor my Father, and you dishonor me. And I do not seek my own glory. There is one who seeks and judges. Most assuredly I say to you, if anyone keeps my word, he shall never see death.' Then the Jews said to him, 'Now we know that you have a demon. Abraham is dead, and the prophets, and you say, if anyone keeps my word, he shall never taste death. Are you greater than our father Abraham, who is dead, and the prophets are dead? Who do you make yourself out to be?' Jesus answered, 'If I honor myself, my honor is nothing. It is my Father who honors me, of whom you say that he is your God. Yet you have not known him, but I know him. And if I say I do not know him, I shall be a liar like you. But I do know him and keep his word. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and he saw it and was glad.' Then the Jews said to him, 'You are not yet 50 years old, and have you seen Abraham?' Jesus said to them, 'Most assuredly I say to you, before Abraham was, I am.' Then they took up stones to throw at him, but Jesus hid himself and went out of the temple, going through the midst of them, and so passed by." Now, getting the verb tense correct about Jesus is difficult. We can say he was because he lived in history. We can say he is because he lives today. And we can say he will be because he will always exist. Now, think of the bewilderment of the Jews when Jesus said, before Abraham was, I am. Jesus used a string or a striking, if you will, forgive me, can't talk today, contrast in verb tense, was and am. Now the Jews looked to the greatness of Abraham and boasted of their kinship with him. But Jesus claimed to be superior to Abraham. Now, against Abraham's fleeting span of life, Jesus placed his timelessness. Jesus lived before Abraham and before creation, and we're told this clearly in the book of John, chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, Jesus Christ. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Verse 2, he was in the beginning with God. The Word in this verse is Jesus Christ, as I told you as we went through that. So Jesus enjoyed fellowship with the Father before creation ever took place. Before any of this world or anything was ever created, Jesus was there. Now, Jesus Christ was God in human flesh. The Jews would not grasp the fact that God entered into time and space. They could not accept that a baby born in Bethlehem and raised by Jewish peasants could be the promised Messiah. When Jesus entered into time, he did not cease to be God. He did not cease to possess divinity. He entered into a new mode of being, human flesh. Now, why is that important? Because when Jesus entered into time, into human flesh, he identified with our plight as human beings. He subjected himself to life's trials and temptations. Hebrews chapter 4 verse 15 says, "For we do not have a high priest, Jesus, who cannot sympathize with our weakness, but was in all points tempted as we are yet without sin." Now Jesus' words, "Before Abraham was, I am," describe Jesus' lordship over time. Jesus started time because he created it, because he ordained it as part of life. He's Lord over it. And in the future, Jesus will stop time. When he returns, he will usher in a timeless, glorified kingdom. Jesus is the greatest person. He was before time, he was in time, and he will be after time ceases. He is. Now, why did I choose to talk about time today? We see all that's going on in Israel. We see all that's going on in the world today, and we read our Bibles, especially the book of Revelation, the book of Daniel. We see that time is drawing to a close here on this earth. And when Jesus comes back, and yes, he is coming back. Many today will tell you that's not so, but it is so. Jesus said, "I go to prepare a place for you." If he went to prepare a place for you, it only makes sense he's going to come back and get you and take you with him to be in heaven forevermore. So time is going to end, and if you're been looking at the Revelation Bible study here on the channel, you'll see some of this as we go on into it. And Friday, we will be picking up at chapter 5. I encourage you to go back and there are playlists here on the channel, and you can choose from the playlist the videos that you want to watch, and you can watch those Bible studies here on the channel. I appreciate you so much. I mean that. I really do. And I'm so grateful to you for taking your time to watch this channel. I hope you'll join me here on the channel Friday as we go on with the Revelation Bible study, and then again on Sunday for Sunday service. I appreciate you so much. You take care. Blessings to you. Have a great day now.